XRP is not failing, okay? We're going to talk about that because right now XRP's price did dip below $2. That's a level that I'm very attracted to. Full disclosure, not financial advice. I'll never tell you to buy or sell a crypto, but did buy some XRP under $2. And I think that as we move forward, we have to talk about this comment that I'm going to get into from the Crypto Basic, explaining why XRP is falling, okay? And it's not because it's failed, but XRP is down. We're going to talk about that right now. As you guys are all aware, we do talk crypto each and every single day. If you have not yet done so, please join us here on the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to follow me on X if you don't already do that. You can find that link down below in the description, okay? And this is what we're going to get into, all right? But first, I want to share with you guys kind of what XRP is doing on a day where the overall crypto market cap is still down in the top 100. We have seen XRP trend downwards, dating back basically from the end of May. We've still been on this decline since May 14th, all the way to where we are at right here, right now, as we measure it off. Since we wicked up, you can see kind of where XRP is at today, down about 25% in that time span, okay? But as XRP trades below $2, I still think it's very much undervalued in this market. Right now, as you guys are all aware, the Israel-Iran conflict with the United States entering the fold, definitely playing into that argument on why crypto is down, okay? And unfortunately, guys, we can't control that, okay? So I just, prayers go out to anybody afflicted by that. And as always, peace and love and just crypto to the moon. That's kind of where we need those two things to align. And unfortunately, as traders, we kind of just have to deal with it. So unless you're shorting the market right now, which, doesn't seem like a bad idea as we have all this volatility. And guys, I'm not going to tell you what to do financially. So if you make any financial decisions, make sure it's best for you. But this is kind of where we're going to segue into kind of trading crypto. If you do want to start using a new exchange, check out BTCC. A couple cool promotions and probably the best in the game right now, best in the business. 10% bonus on your first time deposit using my link. Also 40% lower trading fees. No VPN or KYC is necessary. Understand their terms and conditions, but if you want to start trading on this platform, that link is down below. All right. But this is kind of where we get into the argument why XRP is down. Okay. Well, as we continue this bearish momentum, as we sunk down below $2 once again. This was 12 straight weeks, so roughly 3 months that we were trading above $2. We got down to $1.90, and we were talking about that. We called that, and then obviously with this market, it's pretty easy to obtain that as there is so much volatility and fear in the market with the conflict going on in the Middle East, and that's kind of where we look at it. Okay. But we've talked about XRP. The $2 level is the new 50 cents. But this is as we've breached the support and fallen. The crypto market is extremely volatile and fragile. I do agree with that sentiment. But this drop has really reignited as this puts the discussion among analysts about the coin's future trajectory. All right, so this is coming out from Versan Al-Jara as we look into kind of the co-founder of Black Swan Capitalists, kind of looking into the insight within this drop, okay? It's less about the XRP fundamentals, but it's more about the continued correlation with the global crypto market. And that's where you get into the sentiment that XRP isn't down because it failed. It's down because it's still coupled to a market that doesn't understand what it's built for, okay? And I firmly agree. I personally think, in my opinion, that if XRP really does get the approvals and get to where it's going to and what they're looking to achieve, I really think that there's a world where XRP kind of decouples from the entire crypto market. And that's why a lot of people look forward to that Ripple IPO. That's kind of why a lot of people believe more so in Ripple than XRP. But I think that you don't really understand what XRP brings to the table if you treat it like it's just a normal run-of-the-mill crypto that we do talk about a lot. All right. So this is kind of where you look into this this comment here that I want to kind of bring up to you guys. This is John Boardman, a ex-user that did respond to this. I agree. We are just going through the motions until the utility, the true utility of XRP is realized. All right. That's where you look into the utility, not the broader market forces, should define the XRP price. Now, that's kind of where we most notably attribute this to the Israel-Iran war, the fears of World War III that we talk about. Bitcoin kind of went down to 98,000 before we saw this kind of bounce, I guess you would say. But as we look into kind of the other assets on the board, a lot of top blue chips that we do talk about, they are down as well. We saw a spike in oil prices. A lot of people just sought refuge. They got out of volatility. They got out of digital assets. But now, as we look at XRP, we need to talk about where will it go, okay? This is not financial advice. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell crypto. But like I said, as XRP trades below $2, I'm continuing to add to my position. This is something where you look at XRP, the potential. I just did a video talking about XRP versus Bitcoin in terms of that outlook. And, you know, in a world where we're trading and crypto seemingly has the best trading environment that we've ever had it in, okay? Bitcoin's at all-time highs. I know it's just over 100,000, but if a year ago, if you would have told me Bitcoin was at 100,000, I think all of us would have said, hey, we would have been buying more Bitcoin. That's pretty much right there. The writing's on the wall. But if we talk about a world where XRP gets a fraction of that Swift banking system, if they get a fraction of their actual use case, right? Bitcoin to $1 million is a 10x essentially. XRP to $20 is a 10x essentially. Me personally, I just think that XRP getting the $20, if I was going to bet on a favorite, this is kind of where I would have XRP favored to reach $20 before Bitcoin reaches 1 million. So that's just kind of how I feel about it. All right. So with that, I'll leave you guys, but I wanted to kind of give insight into why XRP's price is down. I agree with all of these comments. It's not anything attributed, in my opinion, to what is going on with XRP's fundamentals. This is just the broader market stroke. Okay, so leave a comment down below. Do you agree? What are your goals? What are your thoughts right now? And I kind of want to know what your plan is as you look to trade XRP in this environment. All right, so appreciate you guys all tuning in. And as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not done so by now. We'll see you all in the next video. Also, be sure to check out that link down below for BTCC. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Cheers.